This 5'10" heavyweight gets his chance to fight for the world title. He's Rocky Marciano, the Brockton Blockbuster.
Champion Walcott in the white trunks comes right out bombing. Joe is a 2-to-1 underdog tonight, but the 38-year-old champion looks like he's out to end it fast. This is a new experience for Marciano. Usually it's The Rock who's dishing it out. Reading upsets is Walcott's specialty. Jersey Joe would like to finish off Marciano right here in round one. Walcott gets in with a left hook that floors Marciano. In slow motion, we can see how the champion timed that punch to perfection, shooting it right in with 200 pounds of weight behind it. Marciano is caught flush. His right hand too low to block Walcott's sizzling left hook. This is the first time Rocky has ever been down, but he has the presence of mind to take a nice count. Marciano knows that tonight he has a real war in his hands. There was no let-up in rounds 2 through 8, with both fighters throwing haymakers. Here in round 9, this excellent close-up shot shows you the fury of the face. Neither man is letting up for an instant. Every one of these punches is intended to end the fight. In rounds 10 through 12, Walcott had a decided edge, and he's definitely ahead on points. Now watch Rocky's right hand. That's it. In slow motion as Walcott starts to throw a right hand, The Rock beats him to it. The World Heavyweight Championship was riding on that one devastating right to the jaw. Rocky Marciano, the Brockton Blockbuster, becomes the 18th World Heavyweight Champion under the Marquis of Queensberry rules as Jersey Joe Walcott is counted out. An explosive knockout finish to one of the most sensational heavyweight championship fights of all time.
After their epic first fight, a rematch is a natural. The Rock against Jersey Joe for the second time. Watch closely for a Marciano right. There it is. Walcott down. Joe's taking the count. It's all over in round 1. Once again, we see the punch from the ringside camera. There he is. That's the end. Marciano's right makes it a very short evening.
I thought it was the right uppercut that really knocked him out, Al.
Well, that's what it looked to me like. I thought the left hook was setting him up pretty good for that punch, and you finished it with that right hand uppercut. Is that right?
I think the left hook hurt him, and he dropped right into my right hand.
Roland La Starza had won 37 professional fights in a row when he lost to Marciano in their first bout, and he still has a brilliant 54-3 one-loss record. Marciano lands one of his patented blockbusters. La Starza's hurt. La Starza goes sailing through the rope. This is the first time he's ever been knocked down in his career. He's up with the count of 5, but the mandatory 8-count rule is in effect. Marciano moves in again, throwing that dangerous leather from all angles. La Starza gets belted with another jackhammer right. He's almost completely helpless. The referee jumps in and stops the fight. Rocky Marciano wins his 45th straight fight with his 40th knockout, the highest KO average in the entire history of boxing.
Here in round 8, champion Marciano is all over Ezzard Charles. Rocky never lets up. A crushing right sends Charles to the canvas. Ezzard gets to his feet. Charles is in trouble. Marciano trying to get loose.
feet, but his knees are beginning to sag. Unable to defend himself, goes down again. Now he's on his feet, glancing wildly at his corner. He doesn't seem to know where he is when referee Frank Brown stops the fight.
You go to your corners, and when the bell rings, if you're smart, you won't come out. All right, shake hands and come out fight. Here I go.
Where's the even numbers?
Oh, yeah. 2, 3.
Listen, I think I made a mistake here.
No,
What is that? Are you crazy? No, wait, no, no! Wait, let him!
This is for fun.
Who do you pick the best fighter of this group?
I don't think there's any question that in the prime of his life that Joe Louis would have beaten all of these heavyweights.
I agree with you. That would be my pick, Joe Louis. He was a boxer, puncher. He had everything. Joe Louis, Larry and I agree. How about you? Of the big punchers of the heavyweights, he's the best. What do you think? Now, next week, we're going to look at the stylists, the so-called boxers of the heavyweight division, the all-time boxing champs. And Teddy Brenner will be my guest, working with me as we take a look at such men as Gene Tunney, Gentleman Jim Corbett, Ezzard Charles, Muhammad Ali in that group. And then we'll move on to the other divisions, lightweight, middleweight, light heavy, and welterweight, the greatest boxing champs of all time. Our final show, the authorities of the Boxing Writers Association of America will vote for the greatest champs in the division, and we want your opinion, too. Thanks very much, Larry.
Thank you.
Larry Merchant, Kurt Gowdy, bidding you goodbye.